How did Moses go from Exodus 2, an outspoken murderer, to Numbers 12, the humblest man on all the face of the earth who God chose to speak to face? Exodus 2. Moses is the prince of Egypt, but he knows he's different. One day he sees an Egyptian beating a Hebrew. Verse 12. So he looked this way and that way, and when he saw no one, he killed the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. He had passion, but he didn't have self-control. Psalm 4:4, be angry and do not sin. Moses had every right to be angry. His anger had good intentions. His anger revealed his purpose. He was born to deliver the Israelites from oppression. But the fact that he looked left and right before murdering the Egyptian proved that he knew what he was about to do was wrong. Passion without control, even with good intent, can cause trouble. Matthew 10:16, therefore be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Exodus 2:13, and when he went out the second day, behold, 2 Hebrew men were fighting, and he said to the one who did the wrong, why are you striking your companion? Then he said, who made you a prince and judge over us? Do you intend to kill me as you killed the Egyptian? Moses is afraid and runs for his life. Let's jump to Numbers 12. Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman he had married, and the Lord heard it. Verse 3, now the man Moses was very humble, more than all the men who were on the face of the earth. Verse 4, suddenly the Lord said to Moses, Aaron, and Miriam, come out, you 3, to the tabernacle of meeting. So the 3 of them came out. Verse 6, then he said, hear now my words. If there is a prophet among you, I, the Lord, make myself known to him in a vision. I speak to him in a dream. Not so with my servant Moses. He is faithful in all my house. I speak with him face to face, even plainly and not in dark sayings, and he sees the form of the Lord. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? Moses was in the wilderness for 40 years before God called him from the burning bush. Exodus 3:1. Now Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law. He was tending another man's flock for 40 years. He was serving another man's vision. He was living in the wilderness quietly. This is Exodus 3, verse 6. Moses hid his face. He was afraid to look upon the Lord. Verse 11. But Moses said to God, who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and that I should bring the people of Israel out of Egypt? Moses went from Exodus 2:13, knowing what to say, to Exodus 4:10. Oh my Lord, I am not eloquent. I am slow of speech and of tongue. It was this mentality that proved that he was ready. God never wanted Moses to save the Israelites from his own strategy and strength. God wanted to use his strength and strategy through Moses. But the only way he could was with less of Moses and more room for his spirit. The wilderness transformed Moses. The wilderness is your preparation. Don't be afraid if your understanding is revealing that you're in a wilderness season. It's good for you to be afflicted. You will come forth as gold. The refining is proof you're on the right path. God is preparing you to need less of everything so that you require more of him. He wants to use you. You're his chosen vessel. You're his instrument. He's preparing you to execute what he created you to do. You've come to the peak of what you can do in your own strength. If you trust him and let go, he'll work his wonders through you. John 3:30, he must increase, but I must decrease. Isaiah 26:3, you will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Pray Acts 4:29-30. Now, Lord, look on their threats and grant your servants that with all boldness they may speak your word by stretching out your hand to heal, and that signs and wonders may be done through the name of your holy servant, Jesus. Amen.